Got any weed? Oh, it's been a while. Some of you might recognise me, some of you might have heard the same jokes I've done before, but I didn't really care because I watched them back and they got laughs, so I'm doing them again. Makes life easy. First up, I'll need a volunteer. I'm going to choose you, friend, right there, right in front of me. Come towards me. 1 metre. A wee volunteer here. So grab yourself a wee beer. Crack open. Easy as that. Take a drink. Fantastic, that's you. Cheers, thanks. That's the best way to get laughs, and people like you just give them free baby. Try again. Okay, volunteer.
Right here.
Excellent, you're doing perfect. Keep it. Right, you can see from my wonderful selection here. Yeah, crack open. That's it, now put it down.
Right there, sir.
Perfect, that's it. Then go take a seat. Cheers, man. I like that too, man. So we update on me, because you've probably not seen me in 2 years. I have 2 news articles based on me. I have a new girlfriend. It's amazing when you get a girlfriend. It's amazing you can get a girlfriend when you look like you've just been found. So thank you for that. I also got a new job as well, which is amazing. I'll tell you more about that. But starting with the girlfriend, you probably seen me last time with another girlfriend. She couldn't make it to the shows anymore, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shit situation. She got her career before me, which meant the late nights were just too much of a struggle with her. But I know we've all been there. High school is pretty tough, but our teachers are pretty good with us. A new job. Most of you recognise me from a beer company. I don't work for a beer company anymore. I work for a rum company called Rum Bothy. Bothies, some of you might not be familiar with Bothies. They're little small houses. Anybody you know? Yeah? Tiny houses. I think I got the job based on experience. Not because I'm a big rum drinker, it's because I'm experienced with little houses. Me and my friends when we were growing up used to go cottaging all the time. I'm quite famous for it. So Dundee. Some of you know what cottaging is, some of you don't. If anybody's after the show hanging around, I'll show you. What else? So that was my job, that was it. But yeah, my life is still completely shit. It's always been shit. I'm a pile of shit. I almost run my hands up. I say my life shit, and I think I knew when my life turned to shit was when I went on holiday with my mates when we were younger. I say younger, I'm about 67, so we're in probably about 30s. We went to Alton Towers. Anybody been to Alton Towers? Excellent, go Alton Towers. So we went to Alton Towers, but you know you get stressed out before you go on holiday, so you decide to go drinking with your mates before you go, and you're like, I'll be fine, the bus is at 5 AM, don't worry about it. I decided to go drinking with my mate all night, my mate Mark, and our drink of choice, some of you might have had it, some of you might not, but it's delicious, an apple treat called Frosty Jack. 2 or 3 layer bottles of that, and then we had to go back for more. We were drinking Frosty Jack all night till 5 in the morning when we had to get our bus to Alton Towers. Our friends were driving us. At this point, Frosty Jack was like kicking in about 9 AM when we got to the park. I was in a bad situation, stomach rumbling, all that kind of stuff going on. Gets into the park and that's it, the Frosty Jack started to consume me. The first ride we go on is Nemesis. We go into Nemesis, everything is going super well. I'm like, I'm not dead yet, we should be fine, I might get 3 rides out of this today. Go to the Nemesis queue, and if you've been at Alton Towers, you know it's like 2 to 30 minutes long, depending on the time of day it is. We're first thing in the morning, so we've got all these kids surrounding us. At this point, the Frosty Jack was like, no. I just take a seat here, guys. I catch up, man. Takes me a seat there. 3 hours later, I get woken up by a member of the public, shaking me, being like, "Yeah, right, son." Obviously, I fucked up, so I fell asleep in the nemesis queue. My friends went and had a day without me. I'm absolutely fine with that. The thing is, that pissed me off is like, not my friends ditching me in the queue. The fact that fucking people stepped over me for 3 hours without anybody saying anything. That was a fucking killer. So yeah, that was a tough day. My stomach and head was minced. We finished up about 5 o'clock, heading back to Dundee. I was going back to the flat that I shared with my friend Kit and our girlfriends. We all lived in the same place together. It was like friends, but really shite, like Dundee friends. This cable's really long. We got back, on the way back to the house, we're heading back. And then my friends are like, "You want some food?" I'm like, "I can't, man. My stomach is absolutely killing me just now. There's no chance I'm going to be late or anything." So they stopped up for food. I just kind of laid down, put my head down between the legs and just kind of hope for the best I would survive the journey back to Dundee. It gets into the house, straight into bed, fully clothed. I'm like, I can't fucking deal with this. Next thing, wake up in the morning, felt like about 5 minutes of sleep. My friend bursts in the room. As soon as he bursts in, banging on the door, he's like, "Ha ha ha, got you. Did you notice? I was like, "No, what is it?" He's like, "Ha, did you notice?" And I was like, "What are you saying? What is it?" And he's like to his girlfriend, Claire, he hasn't noticed. And Claire comes through and she's like, "Oh fuck, you still got your clothes on from last night? Oh no. And I was like, "What is it? What the fuck is it?" And she's like, "It's awkward, but take your trousers off." And I was like, "Okay, your girlfriend's right, that was a bit awkward." Take my trousers off. And as I pulled down my pants slowly, I noticed a wee bit of weight on the backside. Next thing, as my trousers came down, my boxers, an entire fish supper just lands into my boxers. Turns out when you're sitting on a bus with your mates, they all little fucking pranks on you and stuff in your ass. Boys do that to each other. I don't know why. It's just the most fucking infuriating thing about it as well. Some of these stories are meant to be made up. Some of these stories are meant to be for comical value. The anxiety in my life right now because the guy who did it said right there as well. That's the worst part of it. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you a piece of shit story about me. If you want to see more of me, just leave your curtains open when you go to bed tonight.
I almost don't want to get this close to